problem.
Don't change the subject.
I'm not changing the subject. I'm adding to it.
Bruce, you honor me with your land of.
Go ahead,
All right,
finish it.
that's. I'm gonna go ahead and put up my rice set. I'm ready for it. Shaved my head for the occasion too. I've got nothing but a ponytail on the top of my dome.
It's called a top knot.
He has just emerged from the land of shadow and whispers.
We were playing that game of League of Legends, and
Kagome!
That's.
that's actually not League of Legends.
All right, Inuyasha is my favorite.
Whatever, it's Asian, it's all the same.
You want to see my wind scar?
No, you were playing like that guy that has a spear, and he
Yes.
Xinjiao.
Yes.
Xinjiao. He does that fucking
Xinjiao
dance.
is actually my distant uncle.
Yeah.
Based off my own
Yeah,
distant uncle.
based off Bruce Moline Sr. The first from 1,000 years ago in the Qingmen Dynasty.
Qinmen Dynasty. You've done your whole. How did you know? How do you know so much?
I'm an educated man now.
Are you?
He's been to college.
That's right.
Oh,
I have attended several classes.
College.
what in fucking
That's
ancient Chinese history?
I needed the credits.
It was an
Was
that
that
A.
your PE class?
They were like, Chinese history. I'm like, I know that kid from online. Jesus, I think I got this in the bag. You can write my papers for me.
He's Asian,
Yeah,
so he
yeah,
can definitely
I'm your
multitask.
source. No, I'm your source. Whenever you're doing the sources page, just credit me.
I
I'll let
already
them
got him
have
doing
it.
my math homework. What the hell?
Excuse me, sir, but your bibliography is only showing this guy's YouTube channel, and you want to explain?
Xcaliber. That's ancient Chinese dialect.
Yeah.
It means Carl.
That means
It means Carl, huh? Glad to know I'm as good as a Carl.
Everyday Joe.
So, the idea behind tonight was sort of like, we've had a lot of subs to ask us to, I guess they want to hear us reminisce about Battlefield as
So are we gonna reminisce about Battlefield, or are we just gonna make fun of each other because we all
I
know this is
prefer-
gonna get derailed?
I
one way or
prefer
another.
we rail you for the next 2 hours.
Yeah, I think that pretty much was our Battlefield memories. Load into a server, Matt starts, makes fun of Bruce, and win handily.
Yeah, we all made just me. We didn't make fun of anyone. I was the fucking beneficiary of all of our experiences.
That's right.
These two assholes made me into the man I am today.
I think
Oh,
actually.
you want a memory? I got one. I got a great one.
Yeah.
Let me start us off here.
Okay.
And this is why you would always be the subject of ridicule. I still remember, I don't know if it was Langvay or Hue or some crap map. It was like a Vietnam,
Oh, I think I
Urban
already know
map.
where this is going.
and it was one of those things where like Wally first starts out and he's like, "All right, everybody, follow me," and like we run around for the rooftops for like a half an hour, jumping around, watching him try to like get on a ledge, and he keeps failing. Like, this is the greatest ledge. You could get in here, use a pistol.
You can't just make shit fucking up out of
Are
the
you
blue.
talking about Gink the Stink? Because
Oh,
that sounds
no.
like something Gink would
No,
do.
this was Wally running through him. Ginks ran through him, Jam ran through him, but this was a Wally.
Mm-hmm.
And then you decided to chime in, and it was something like, "Hey guys, go on the rooftop."
Oh, no, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That was.
I know exactly. Oh.
It actually doesn't
And
happen
the other,
quite as much
Well-
now as it used to.
Yeah.
Well, but yeah, it's
Once or
amazing
twice a
what
session.
it's amazing
Yeah.
what 8 years can do for me.
4 pubes.
How did you? Have
You
you
know?
been keeping up with me? Have you installed a fucking spy cam somewhere?
In your
on
pants?
computer?
I follow your Twitter.
I don't think I've been posting that to Twitter.
Tuesday the 10th, number 4.
Your diary. I've grown 1/10 of a millimeter today. Progress on track.
You know what you
My
should
goal
do?
of being a man by the end of the year is on course.
You know how people do like those photos of like their beards or something like that over the course of a year?
Yeah.
You could do that with your pubes. I mean, there wouldn't be any change, but you could still do it.
I don't think you'd be seeing very
Yeah,
much. I mean, honestly, I
well,
think
he
I think
uploaded the
you'd
same
be
photo
invisible magic
365
marker.
times.
Time lapse 20 years over 4 seconds. Bing, 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 bing.
And you guys wonder why I'm such an asshole. Here you go.
It
My
was,
little baby boy. You're my little baby boy.
I don't even know where. I mean, there's just way too much.
No, but I know what this is coming from. This is when I was running that fucking team. And
You were
I'm
running the
accused of
Battlefield Vietnam team?
Yes, I was.
I don't
was
remember
because you
that.
didn't want. Yeah. Well, I was part of it.
Which team are we
Under
talking
the
about here?
leadership.
I
This
remember
is
you
when
being
you quit.
angry.
You didn't want to lead.
Yeah, Wally gets burned out. Oh man, the
I
stress.
don't want to do it.
I
I don't
know.
want to lead anymore. I just want to play.
I'm sitting there thinking about these maps all day and night. I can't do it anymore, guys. I need to go. I need to sit in the
20 years
park and
old
clear
I'm
my
an old
mind.
man.
The stress.
I don't think we're talking about the same fucking game. Are you talking about the end of Battlefield?
No, I distinctly remember this. I was talking over what we should do, and then I had the worst voice crack in human history, and then I just lost it from there.
Yeah.
It was done. Practice was over.
You had like 20 dudes. Every other one guy was a man, and this one little kid who was like 19. And
You're being generous there. I was actually closer to 15.
Alright. But I mean, it just completely blew the moment there. A lot of street cred was lost that day.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go here, and the tank is gonna go this way.
Is this in PFG?
Yeah, this was in PFG.
Oh, that doesn't even count.
No, I thought this was early 20 ID.
What?
I thought
This
it
is
was early 20
Battlefield
ID.
memories, is it
No,
not?
No, he wasn't in charge of 20 ID.
Not in 20 ID. This was
Oh,
back when we were
dude.
PFG.
PUBG doesn't count. We were a nightmare. PUBG, dude. Like, 1 minute we'd have 15 extra guys fighting over getting in a spot, and the next minute like 3 dudes show up.
That was when
Like you going through your hormonal change, freaking going berserk every 2 seconds.
I didn't realize that Bruce was even a part of that because he wasn't on PFG in Battlefield. I didn't even know that.
You
he's
were
too good.
there. You said you didn't want to lead anymore.
Probably I came back to the
He's-
fucking shitstorm that was the remnants of my fucking empire.
Yeah.
Remnants of your empire. You never had an empire to begin
It's not
with.
my fault that you
Guys.
fucking team stacking piece of shits and whatever it was, Team War Child recruited every goddamn best player out there as the season
Oh,
wore
I'm
on,
sorry.
and we couldn't take the championship. That wasn't Team War Child.
Who
That
has
was the
Cal
fucking.
championship? No, that was Team War Child.
That
and
was
I got
Team
the
North
finals
American
MVP.
All Stars versus PFG in the semifinals. That's who that was.
Look. All right. You know what I take that as? Is that you're a worse team than Six Gun fucking Samurai? Yeah.
Well, I
Oh my
Did up
that
on your
god.
pipe
definitely
and
makes
smoke it.
sense. So I can see why you'd say that.
So yes, boys and girls, there you have it. If you want to know who the better player between Waldo Dude and I is, I am.
It's
Because
this
I
guy
have
right
a
here.
1942 championship and he
Okay.
doesn't, and a finals MVP.
So to clear up some facts here, you start off the season and everyone is on their respective teams. As the season wears on and teams are beaten and realize that they are not going to be in the championships or semifinals or whatever it is,
Or a winning
or
record.
a winning record, the best players from those teams are recruited into the best teams.
What are you talking? We got the leftovers from like
Wait.
Demise and 117th.
Oh, you mean all the you mean all the best
the
best teams that have ever
yeah,
fucking been in the league? Okay.
No, we got the best pilots. We had the best tankers.
To be
Solid
fair-
infantry squad. And Gatsu with his high water pants. He was
Yeah,
around.
he fucking ran Ventrilo. He wasn't allowed to play on his own goddamn team.
That's okay. We have Kazansky for that.
Dude, I still remember I was on Demise, and we're breaking up, and like I'm a free agent, you know.
You've been declared on the free agent market. Uh-huh.
I pretty much have the pick of the litter.
I
And
just
some dude
spit
comes
out my
around.
water.
In IRC, oh, we're gonna be called Prize Fighting Ghosts. Pretty good team. Figure you could join, be infantry or something. Okay, Waldo, dude. I guess I'll do it.
Why do you have to make it sound like I have fucking downs?
Because you do have
Granted, I
downs.
was a little bit younger at the time, and I probably wasn't the world's greatest team leader.
Guys, I'm gonna let you in a little secret. We're called PFG. Secret Sauce.
I remember every day I had, God, it was a fucking nightmare. This is why, you want to know why I said that I didn't want to lead? I don't remember saying that, but I'm just saying if I did, it was because I had
Oh,
people,
you already did.
what was that one guy on our team, his name was like Hero. I don't know, maybe Bruce, I don't know if that was an Asian thing or...
You don't know who Hero is? Gundam Wing Pilot?
Well, I wouldn't know that, but,
Gundam. He's got like 30 models constructed hanging off strings off a ceiling. It's Gundam
Dude,
Wing.
I live in a Dude, I have a life-size Gundam replica in my backyard.
I figured you were sitting in it right now.
Life-size.
Yeah, control chair / computer
I
desk.
haven't found a proper power source for it yet. I'm working on it though. Something that wouldn't attract the FBI, you
Okay.
know.
Back
something
to
a
reality
little
here
more
for a
subtle.
minute there, Psycho.
Reality we're talking about online.
Well, this was my reality at the time, so bear with me. This guy, Hero, oh man, it just gives me like a...
Yeah, he was a good tanker.
Yeah, well...
Was
he had
he?
an
He would... This was like every day he had a new fucking harebrained idea on what should happen. And because I was younger at the time and thought it would be more... I thought it would be a good idea to be more democratic and include people's like decisions into like how we should approach the map. It was, I mean, world's worst fucking idea ever.
Yeah, Wally the politician.
Well,
What? It wasn't just everything goes that I say, and if you don't like, you can go fuck
it's
yourself.
the way it should have been,
Yeah.
but unfortunately it wasn't. So he used to be like, all right, Waldo,
Really?
dude, here we go. Best idea out there. You're a fucking moron for not suggesting this. Here's what we do. I get in the B-17. Okay? Ethos is in there with me. Do you remember Ethos?
Yeah,
Didn't you flirt with his mom?
That
or
was
is that
Smithy.
Smithy?
that was Smithy.
And then he's like, we get in the B-17. Okay, I fly over the buildings. He parachutes out, lands on them, snipes. He shoots the guys in the AA guns. And I'm like,
And he
yeah,
picks
yeah,
them
no,
up,
that's
too.
the best part. I was like, what the fuck happens when he runs out of ammo, you fucking maniac? He's like, oh, well then I just swoop out of the air and pick him up. I'm like, really? In the fucking B-17?
It's a flying Titanic, and he's gonna swoop in like a dove.
And that's if he doesn't manage to crash it into
I
the
was like, are
windmill.
you fucking
Because
insane?
I'm pretty sure if the edge of that wing hits anything, it's done.
This was for Market Garden.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna
he's
say he
gonna
wanted
pick
to do
him
it for
up on
Yeah,
Market
Market
so
Garden.
I mean, there's not a
Middle,
whole lot going on in that
urban
map. There
area.
really aren't too many tanks down in the bottom shooting at you. There's not a whole lot of AA guns, and I'm sure he'd have no problem, you know, just comes bombing, screaming out in the sky, picking up Ethos perfectly
Wow.
every time.
The Germans only had like 6 tanks on that map. I mean, wasn't a big deal.
And that would be a much better use of his time picking up Ethos and dropping him off with a B-17 as opposed to, I don't know, dropping fucking carpet bombs all goddamn day.
Oh, let's not forget that the Axis didn't have absolutely any planes at all.
Oh,
so,
that's true.
like the Allies had air superiority,
It's very true.
guaranteed.
I remember, who was it? When we started getting super, super competitive, like when Battlefield was dying down. And, do you remember, I mean, I don't even have to ask. Do you remember Ren? Wish we could...
Yes, I do, Snag Pat.
Mr. Firecracker.
Oh,
the
God,
toilet
does
guy?
anybody have that
Yeah, I
video?
remember.
Balaka.
Do you still have that video?
I don't.
Why would
I
I
had a
have
copy of it
that?
on my whole hard drive.
I have my old hard drive, but it's dead. I've been wanting to get like FBI tools to resurrect that stuff. I know there's some gems on there. Like I won't throw it away.
My girlfriend at the time, like 10 years ago, threw mine away, and I've never forgiven her since.
That's why you
That's
dumped
why
her
we're
ass,
not
right?
dating anymore. Yeah, she threw away all my Battlefield screenshots.
All right, good man.
God, I can't believe she's missing
Yeah,
out on this.
her loss.
Look at where Walter Dude
That's
is
right.
at now. Semi-YouTube
Yeah.
That's right.
superstar.
Quasi-famous E-celeb, living in the middle of the...
Got his own
butt-fuck
website,
south.
his own YouTube channel.
Whoa, you got your
Yeah,
website?
everything's changed now.
There's like 10 of those on
That's
the
right,
entire
one of the
web.
few. Those aren't easy.
it's one of the few websites that makes money. I think you're up to like what, $1 this
Okay,
month?
actually, I'm
Whoa.
gonna have you know that it's close to 70, and that's over the course of the last year. Hmm.
Mm.
Oh man, look at
Somebody's
that.
been eating McDonald's.
What do you think about that? There's a good chance that the
Damn.
website's even going to pay for
What the fuck
itself
am I
this
doing
year.
with my time? And look at that. His
Uh,
website is
Well,
self-sustaining
not
there,
yet.
ladies and
It could be
gentlemen.
though.
2 more years, he's gonna be holding up the value menu.
Will I be getting a Big Mac today? Am I feeling
I'm gonna
dangerous?
supersize that
Go
bitch.
ahead and make that a large. I think I will have the drink with this
So,
meal.